What's up, Reds? Welcome back to the channel. Today, this is not just another Manchester United story. Today is emotional. Today is the story of a warrior, a gladiator, a serial winner who arrived at Old Trafford when the club was broken and reminded everybody what elite mentality truly looks like. As Casemiro walked off the Old Trafford pitch against Nottingham Forest to a standing ovation from every single fan inside the stadium, one thing became painfully clear: a monumental chapter of modern Manchester United history had officially come to an end. The tank has left the building. And honestly, Reds, football suddenly felt emotional again. So today, we trace the incredible journey of the boy who had nothing, conquered Europe, and came to Manchester to prove he was still the ultimate midfield general. If you want to catch it all, make sure you stay locked in till the end, and also do well to like, share, and subscribe to the channel because this is the Chronicles of Casemiro. Part 1, From São José to the Top of the World. To truly understand the greatness of Casemiro, we need to go all the way back to the beginning. Long before the trophies, long before the Champions League nights, long before Old Trafford sang his name. Born on Rose, childhood was far from glamorous. Life was difficult. He was raised primarily by his single mother in a low-income neighborhood where opportunities were limited and survival itself was sometimes a challenge. Football was not just entertainment for him. Football was escape, football was hope, football was the dream that could completely transform his family's future. And here's something many fans still do not know. Casemiro did not originally start as a defensive midfielder. In fact, when he entered the youth academy at São Paulo FC at just 10 years old, he played as a forward. Yes, Reds, imagine that. But during a trial involving hundreds of kids, coaches asked if anyone could play defensive midfield. Casemiro immediately raised his hand, saw his opportunity, and from that exact moment, football history changed forever. By 2010, he made his senior debut for São Paulo FC and quickly established himself as one of Brazil's most promising young midfielders. Aggressive, intelligent, fearless, tactically disciplined. Europe was watching closely, and eventually, the biggest club in world football came calling. Part 2, the club that made him a household name. Alongside Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, Casemiro formed the legendary MCK midfield trio, widely regarded as one of the greatest midfield combinations football has ever seen. Kroos controlled the rhythm, Modric brought the creativity, Casemiro brought the war. He was the steel behind the beauty, the destroyer who gave balance to greatness. And together, they dominated Europe. Casemiro won an astonishing 5 UEFA Champions League trophies with Real Madrid. 5, let that sink in, Reds. On top of that came multiple La Liga titles, Club World Cups, Super Cups, and countless unforgettable European nights. He became one of the most feared and respected midfielders in football history. A player built for the biggest occasions, a player born to win. By the time he left Spain, he had already secured his place among the greatest defensive midfielders football has ever seen. But then came a challenge nobody expected. Part 3, the Red Devils' Awakening. In the summer of 2022, Manchester United was in chaos. The club looked broken. Confidence was low. The midfield lacked leadership, aggression, and identity. Following that humiliating defeat against Brentford early in Erik ten Hag's reign, Manchester United desperately needed a warrior. And according to reports, Casemiro watched that match and immediately felt the urge to help rebuild the fallen giant. Then came the legendary line, Reds. Reportedly, Casemiro told his agent, "Tell them I'll fix this." Chills, absolute chills. Because only serial winners think like that. On August 22, 2022, Manchester United officially announced the signing of Casemiro, and from the moment he arrived at Old Trafford, the mentality of the team immediately changed. Suddenly United looked tougher, smarter, more disciplined. The aggression returned. The leadership returned. The winning mentality returned. Fans instantly connected with him because every single tackle felt personal. Every interception mattered. Every celebration carried emotion. And then came one of the defining moments of his Manchester United career. The 2023 Carabao Cup final against Newcastle United FC. With United desperate to end a 6-year trophy drought, it was Casemiro who rose highest at Wembley to score the opening goal that helped deliver the trophy. That moment alone instantly secured his place in modern Manchester United history. He later helped United win the FA Cup in 2024 and continued proving why elite mentality is priceless inside a football club. And honestly, Reds, during some of Manchester United's most difficult years, Casemiro became the symbol of fight, the symbol of standards, the symbol of never giving up. Part 4, the Intimate Man United Record. Now let's talk about something many people overlook when discussing Casemiro. He was not just a defensive shield. He became a surprisingly important attacking weapon for Manchester United, especially during his final season under midfield third. 9 goals. 2 assists. Those numbers are unbelievable. As the substitution board went up in the 81st minute, every single supporter inside Old Trafford rose to their feet. The applause thundered around the stadium. Players embraced him. Fans sang his name. Casemiro slowly looked around Old Trafford, taking in every final second. It was emotional, powerful, historic, because everybody inside that stadium understood exactly what they were witnessing. The farewell of a warrior. From a struggling child in São José, to a 5-time European champion, to a beloved cult hero at Manchester United, Casemiro's story is one of football's greatest journeys. Thank you, Casemiro. Manchester will never forget the tank. Now Reds, I want your favorite Casemiro moment in the comments below. Was it the Carabao Cup final goal? The huge tackles? The leadership? Or simply the mentality he brought to this football club? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more